summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the homestand continues with the first of three between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Apex. ああ、健太さん、こんばんは。今日はえらい早い時間です。休みですか。
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
いきなり打たれる。
A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
いきなりですな。ああ、ケンさん、改めて。毎度です。いきなりでしたね。
Here's Chris Bryant now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers, and 22 RBIs.
さっきまでエンビスさん配信してましたからね。今頃爆睡してると思いますよ。明け方の5時まで配信してましたから。ほぼ11時間配信してましたよ。すごい体力ですね。連続で11時間やるっていう。
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and 1 strike.
さっき5時やから夜のこっちで言うと夜の7時に終わった感じですかね。ちょうど2時間ぐらい前ですか。
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in.
がっ
He's
つり
not
やって
concerned
ま
with
した。
striking out, so he's going to get his
やる
ace
と
swing
きはめ
off.
っちゃやりますからね。
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a
今ん
throwback to
と
when
こ
you didn't have to throw
デュオ
the
リ
ball
ンボ
through
っ
a
てい
brick
う
wall. Great
英語
assortment
の
of pitches.
学
Kyle
習ア
Hendricks,
プリ
he
があるんで
sinks
すけ
in,
ど、
he cuts it, has a
それ
great
をずっ
changeup,
と
moves the ball
毎
in,
日やってま
out,
すね。
up and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every
結
5
構ア
days
のア
from
プ
this
リ
guy.
使
As
ってる人多
consistent
い
a
みたいです
starting
けど。
pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Fastball swung on and
入ってた。
missed for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Jorge Ona stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty
あ
good
あ、
one.
でも
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Regardless of the result right
です
here,
かね。
to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2,
あー、
started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Manny.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
So no need to wait, as here he is. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
ヘンドリクス。
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
カ
Hey,
ー
this
ブ
guy's
が結
nasty on the
構
mound. And to check swing and not chase that
速
one,
くない
puts
けど
himself
よう
right
曲が
back
り
in
ま
the
すね。
count.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 2 for 6. Down the first baseline.
おあ、フェア。
And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
あ
They'll
あ、
throw
これは
into
やばい、
second.
これやばい、これやばい。
The
あ
tag,
ー、ち
and
ゃ
they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for
さ
San
すがに
Diego. They trail this
足
one
が遅いで
1 to
すね。
nothing. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman,
The first
Anthony
baseman,
Rizzo.
number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Popped him up.
今日はでも
And it's a
阪
fly
神
out to
勝って
start
ま
the
したね。
second one away.
横浜負けましたけどね。
Batting sixth,
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He could play third, he could play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which
大
is
統
huge,
領。
but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fouled off. The 0-2 home.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the
マ
idea,
チャ
Matt,
ドを
but he
マ
might
ツコ
spin
の
the win
牢
if he
屋に
starts
行か
looking
せ
for
ま
it
す
in there.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
You know,
今
taking
パ
the
ドレス
inside the
ね
mind of
2
the
位なん
batter
です
right
け
here.
ど
You can't get in
1
auto swing
位
mode.
が
You
ね
still
離れ
have
す
to
ぎて
control the strike zone.
11ゲームぐらい離れて
Darvish
るんですよ。
pauses, 2-2 on its
あ
way.
ー、チャー
Johnny
持ってかれた
swings
ま
and
た。
sends a ball to deep right.
特大ですやん、これ。
And this one is
Ah.
gone, a home run.
またもや打たれる。
A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Third home run for him on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you
多
knew
様
it
飛び
had
ま
the
したね、これ。
distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was
う
answered
わ
with a
ギリギリ
resounding
当たってる。
doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
ちょっと
Now
話し合
time
い
is
を。
called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
まあまだランナーおらんからいいですけどね。それでも毎回ホームランって。
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras as Darvish will
まあ
jump ahead
難
of
易
the
度
year
は
with
結
strike
構高
one.
いからね。
Hit on the ground toward the left.
ああ、取れんか
And
っ
that
た。
finds its way through for a base hit.
今2番目の難易度上がってますよ。
The second baseman.
レジェンドの次の難易度ですね。ハーフなんとかとかいう。
To the plate now, David Bodie as the first pitch misses high and
栄誉
inside
の
for
殿
ball
堂
one.
でしたっけあれ。
One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
オールスターの次の難易度ですね。
Ball two. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he misses with that one for
外れ
ball
た。
four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting ninth. The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away.
ああ、ホテル業界もコロナ関係なくなってる。ああ、収まってきましたか。
First pitch on its way. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it
合
back,
衆
but he
国
does
大
so too
統領
late.
命
It's
令
strike
で
one.
マ
Contreras
チャドは
on
トリ
third.
プル A。
Bodie on its second with two down. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
大統領に。
Here's Will Myers. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hendricks comes into today second in the league in all-star voting among starters, so it looks pretty good that he'll be rewarded for his efforts so far this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
He'll try again, 1-2.
Nowが遅いですね。
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And there's one away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Eric Hosmer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
大統領からマチャドを無期限降格とするサンタブランカ。ヤンキーズ強すぎません？リアルヤンキーズですか。
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
今のストライクでしょ。
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. High in the air out to center field.
これはセンターフライか。
Happ able to track it down for the third out. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Full count now. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his own.
First delivery to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
東岡さんは打撃や守備がちょっと、
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Right side, but it's well foul.
自分の場合はあれですね、もう体力がちょっとでも減ってたら、もう一人のキャッチャーにいつも変えてますね。
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is
もう
retired.
体力重視で。
Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
減ってたらもう一人のキャッチャーに変えて、で次の試合また入れ替える感じですかね。それでなんとか1年間やってますけど。
Now the first pitch. To short, hit hard. There's Baez, and that's out number 1. Next up is Luis Camposano. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
あれは危なかったです。ダルビッシュさん。打率が3割7分5厘って。ピッチャーとは思えん高打率。3位ですか。バントさせないですからね。
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2.
それたオールセーフ。
Pulls him off the bag.
これは助かった。
So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Jurickson Profar digs in next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the AB now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Bullet back up the middle.
と
And now a
落とした
diving
落とした
effort,
落と
but
した
this is off
ポ
the
ロリ
center
ポロリ
fielder's glove. And they'll hold that
マリ
runner
ナ
at
ーズ
third as
対
everybody
フ
moves
ラン
up
ス
a
って
base, and they're
あ
loaded
あ
with
い
one
ますよ
away.
ね
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still
Hi,
has the
sir.
lead, although it probably doesn't feel like
Porori,
it. So he
porori.
can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate, Jorge Ona. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. With runners in scoring position this season, Ona is below the Mendoza
落とした落
line.
とした
Batting average
残った
under
残った
200, unfortunately.
Matty, he
ああ
struggled
抜け
against
る
right-handed
1点入る
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're on the board as
三
now
遊
it's a
間抜けました
2-1 ball game.
That's just a classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
さあ問題のマチャドさん
Here's Manny Machado now. High fly ball out to
こ
straightaway
れは
center.
犠牲フライかランナーがダルビッ
Catch
シュさ
made in center. Here comes the runner from
試合で
third.
走るおっしゃいた
He will score as
同
Machado
点
delivers
同
the
点
RBI. We're even now at 2-2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the
犠
bases
牲フライ
loaded, but you can't be too upset with
お
a
お
sac
の
fly.
So here's Will Myers, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
白井審
Hey,
判の
boys,
メ
you
ジャー
talking
昇
about
格
getting
お
your
願
A
いし
swing
ま
off
す
right here? That's what it looks like.
メジャー
A
デ
guy
ビュ
with
ーで
massive power letting it eat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. High in the air
Oh.
down the right field line.
伸
Hayward
び
giving
が足らん
chase.
か
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In
久
between
し
innings,
ぶ
I
り
was
の
able to catch up with the
ワト
manager
ニー
of the
さん
Cubs to
真っ
discuss
赤
his
なコー
thoughts
ト
on
で
his
すね
lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he
エン
thinks
ゼ
the
ル
2
スと
runs
メ
they
ッ
pushed
ツ専
across so
属
far
審
is
判
just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi.
血で染めた
All
コー
set for
ト
the start of the 4th, and in steps a former World Series
真っ
hero,
赤で
the
したね
outfielder Jock Peterson.
なあ21位までやからね22位から
First
出て
pitch
な
of
い
the
から
AB on its way.
久しぶりのワトニーさん
That's popped up. Cronenworth trying to get there,
さすが
and
に
this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit in the air
Wow.
out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
めっちゃ怒ってますね。
That call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's
大
favor,
仁田
but
戦
it
と
wasn't
菊池雄
outrageous.
星
Hey,
戦
listen, calling balls and
専
strikes
属
is a
審
really
判
tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2.
東北 VS 白
Just
井
about
審
set
判
to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the
2回
inning
目
break
の
about
後
the
にさ
Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Eric Hosmer.
Here it comes. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Up next, Jake Cronenworth. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
ワトニーさんを観客席に紛れさせてワトニーを探せにすればよかった。
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice
ウ
job
ォー
of
リ
laying
ーを
off.
探すですな。
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away.
ワトニーを探せ。
Into hit will be Trent Grisham. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now he drops a changeup on it. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side.
なんか日本の大使を始球式に呼んどいて、シャーザーにオッパー、払わされるイベントがあったらしい。
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's a pretty
なん
unique
かあり
pitch
ました。
sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and
日本
location.
のおっ
But
さ
he
ん
threw
なんか
that
読
all
ん
out
だ
the
ら
window
シ
to
ャー
get
ミナ
that
ーでなく
strikeout.
ても怒
He
る。
offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
なぜにその人やったのか。
And that brings up Javi Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Bases are empty,
まあ
1
なん
man.
かのアイドルとかやったらね、まだちゃうんですけど。
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
ああ、間違った。
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
岸田にしてピッチャーを全員出てきて投げつけまくれるのにしたらいいます。ガッチャー。
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes set and the 0-1.
ああ、際どい。スタミナがやばいな。
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
口内炎が痛いですな。
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. Baez leads off first with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Next up is Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's
バイデン
0-1.
やと本気
You
出
know,
すピ
most
ッチャ
people
ーば
would
っ
be
かって
surprised
困
he
る。
took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
うわ
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
なんとか抑えてもらいたい。
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
ああ、
Here's
持
a
ってかれ
shot
た。
to left field and deep.
あ
Myers looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone.
あ、持ってかれてますやん。
Chris Bryant plates a pair with a
今日
home
はよう
run,
打たれます
giving
な。
him an even 150, and it gives the Cubs a
3発目です。
4-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The center fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready
明
to
日
go.
から藤井寺球場行き。近鉄電車で乗って藤井寺へ。
So now to the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a high
ブラ
strike
イ
here
ア
on
ン
the
ト。
outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. This one is smashed
あー
down
ち
the
ゃ
right
ー、
field
また持って
line.
帰った。
That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back
よ
home
う打ちま
runs.
すな。は
A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those
打たれ
cases
ま
where
く
I
りで。
think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Matt Strahm is going to come on in relief as he'll be making
残
his
念ながら
20th
ノッ
appearance
クア
of
ウ
the
トで。
season. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right
ああ、
center.
打たれた。
That gets down and the inning continues. So 2 out here and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson.
And he puts it
や
on
っ
the
と
ground
終わ
to
った
second.
On to second for the first
長
out,
い
and the
攻
side
撃
is
でした
retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 5-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Luis Campusano.
The catcher.
Now the pitch.
Campusano.
Hit softly
ああ
down the
ボ
line
ッ
at
テンボッ
first.
テンボッテンボッテンボッテン
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
よっしゃ代打タティスさんで
Fernando Tatis Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes into play here at 273. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is any time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Stepping in once again is Jurickson Profar as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
ポロリ
A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Jorge Ona, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Padres leave 1 and the deficit remains 5-2. Ryan Weathers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
よいしょ ダルビッシュも一応豆腐か。ああ。
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on the way. Fouled away.
じゃあ試合審判やな。
hit the other way out toward right field. Ona is there, one away.
The batter number
Ready now is David Bodie. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
the batter. The pitcher.
Next, it'll be Kyle Hendricks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Manny Machado.
The shortstop, Manny
And now the first pitch.
Machado.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
なんと
Right
か
guy,
打
right
たん
spot.
と
This is
ね。
one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit
い
back
や
up the middle
ー、
by
シ
his
ョート
Hazen.
カバー入る。
And the throw
Ah,
almost
cha,
got away
my
there,
God.
but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So next to hit is Will Myers. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this
ブリュ
AB.
ワーズ。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
ブリュブリュブリュワーズ。
And he misses 2-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Called
Yeah.
strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hit out
Ah,
to second. It's flagged down deep in the
完
hole.
全なボー
The
ルだ
flip from short right gets him, and there are 2
な。ブリ
away.
ブリみたい。ブリブリブリュワーズ。
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Padres down in order. They trail 5-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive
Ah,
sent
yeah,
out
but-
toward the gap. Back goes Grisham to the track. On the warning
Oh,
track, he
ah.
makes the catch.
危ない危ない。
We
よ
just
う追い
witnessed
つ
a
きま
very
したな。
impressive running grab in the
Center.
outfield, worthy of taking another look with show track. He
Wow.
had a long way to go, 125 feet
入る
according
球
to
を
the data.
奪い取り
And
ま
of
したね
course, the route and top speed were exceptional as well.
これはドンピシャでし
Jason
たな。
Hayward will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch.
What a
い
well-executed
やー、
fastball
ナイ
right
ス
there, down
ピ
and
ッチン
away.
グじゃなく
If
て
you're
ナ
going
イ
to do
ス
any
守りで
damage
し
with
たね。
that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
よ
Swing
っし
and
ゃ
a。miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
あ
He's
ー、待
got
って
it.
ると遅い。
And safe,
Ah,
says the
cha.
first base umpire as the throw was too
Video
late. And it
判定お
looks
願い
now
しま
like
す。
they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
All right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that
いやー、足の
indisputable
方が早い
video
か。
evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Chris Bryant will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground at the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The first baseman, number 44. Anthony.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch coming, here it is, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at-bat.
Now another 2-2, and it's fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He pulls this one into right. Ona is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He's there and records the 1st out. So next to bat will be Trent Grisham. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
ボール球ですな。
Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the 2nd out. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring up Luis Camposano. Just a tick behind for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Friars 2. Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the eighth.
さあ、変えますか。まだあるんですけど。間違った。やめてもた。
Pierce Johnson is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Johnson features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Fouled off. We're in the eighth inning now of a 5-2 ball game. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled away. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering, and it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, David Bodie, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So two punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Cameron Maben will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Myers. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Tommy Pham will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the eighth.
ああ、ピッチャー変わってる。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught.
ボール
It's a
ボ
foul
ーイ
ball.
当たりそうでしたね。
The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And now in the box, Jorge Ona. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and the deficit remains 5-2. Dan Altavilla enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Back goes Grisham. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to make it safely. Great start to the 9th as it's a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count. Here it comes. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fastball right back to the mound. The flip up on to take care of him at first as he fails to take advantage of the situation there, and that's the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Chris Bryant, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
なんとか抑えてるけど。
2 men are out, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Shot to right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
しかも三塁行ってるし。
And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Tim Hill takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Men on third with 2 down. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front 6-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Manny Machado.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
First offering. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a lead on it. 1 down. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. No thump out of him in this game so far. Jose Azocar steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Gosuke Kato will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up. And no one will get this one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Up next
and at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
San Diego down to their final strike.
Swing and a miss
as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends in a
負けましたな。
6-2 finish. Chicago get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Kyle Hendricks earns his 5th winner of the year. Andrew Chafin works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
あちゃー、雨天でしたね。これで多分3連敗ちゃいますかね。
Here now.
メッツの時から負けてるから3連敗ですね。まだ貯金はあるけど、どんどんドジャースと離れていく。11.5 ゲームですからね。貯金が10やけど。ワイルドカードはなんとかトップですけど。なかなか 11.5 が遠いですな。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。オーマイガー。はい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではでは。